sleep tonight, but I know. Hell, I don't know where we'll sleep tonight, but I know. If we keep it together, we'll be safe and sound, safe and sound. If we keep it together, we'll be safe and sound.
You know, I showed up and I was very disheartened to see that everybody was over there. I think it was awesome that that they're doing what they're doing right now. When I came, I was like, this, you know, this is not right. It's well within our constitutional right that we can be here. And so I just grabbed a drum and I came over and I started drumming. And then everybody followed. That was that.
It only takes one drum, right?
Only takes one drum. I was ready to go to jail.
How do you feel about your right for freedom of speech in this country? Do you think this is important to us?
It's very important. And if people don't speak up, we don't get what we need. We need to take care of our homeless. We need to make sure that we have places for them to go. We also need to make sure that we have mental health care for them as well.
Tell me how you think sleep deprivation affects the mental health of our homeless population.
It is incredible. There's one thing that their moods are fucking erratic. And I have been homeless. I actually grew up right here on the streets from 13 to 18. So yes, I understand the unfortunate sleep deprivation, the not being able to go and shower, not being able to get food when you need it. So not only are you sleep deprived, you're deprived of sleep, you're also deprived of you're malnutritioned, and then on top of that, there's no money and you're dirty. So it can be a very huge issue, yeah. It's a huge issue, yeah.
So are you proud of your town for taking back its plaza?
I am.
I am extremely thankful to you for being the person who's willing to step out there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your parents are aware.
And this is Wayne L. Morris Free Speech Plaza, and I saw people enact their rights of freedom of expression and freedom of thought today, and I'm actually very happy that that has happened. I was a part of this today, and I'm happy that finally we can see that the people have the power. What are the police gonna do? What are they gonna do? Cite us for civil disobedience? That's okay. That's another slap on the wrist. I mean, today people got to voice themselves, and I think that's all we need. Not only as a nation, but as a world, we have to come together and use our voice to show people that we will not take mistreatment kindly. Free speech is one of my imputable rights as an American citizen, but I would say also as a human. I mean, I am a child of the earth, not a child of some corporation we call the American government. I mean, my name can be used in any amount of space that they want to, but me, if I can keep myself as a person and my freedom intact, I will be happy. I mean, really, it's like, what's wrong with this space? I don't see anybody dying. I don't see anybody retching. I mean, I see people having fun hacky sacking and being in the drum circle. I mean, this is what life is about, is being free, and these people have shown that to me today.
Do you come to the Saturday market regularly?
I'm here every day from 9 to 10 a.m. and that's what I do, and I sit here until the end of with my day. I mean, I love this place. This is where I can bond with the community.
So when you're looking at this plaza, does it look any different than any other Saturday you've ever been here, as far as high health hazard?
No, except for these fences that people might trip on, you know. But other than that, you know, no, I just see people and stuff.
So tell me more about what you think about their claim to this being a health hazard, and that's why they closed the store.
I mean, I don't think this is a health hazard. I mean, we were still here during the protest setting up. The protest moved over and they let us set up. Nobody had a problem with it. But until the city had a big problem with it, it was fine. But when they were starting to say, oh, well, we can't have feces everywhere, da-da-da-da-da-da, it's like, no, actually there was no feces in this area at all. Feces was found across the street next to the actual Saturday market booths, and guess who's actually supposed to be setting up today? See, the people have no rights apparently, so up here because it's a health hazard. It's like, I'm sorry, but they're selling food over there, and there was feces and piss over there. That's a little disgusting.
And what do you think? They don't let bathrooms be available down here. I mean, do you think that the problem would be solved more by giving people bathrooms?
Yeah, like if they would have more restrooms for the public instead of closing them times or having a limited amount to a small area, not spread out, people are gonna have to go, you know. You can't really stop it. It's a force of habit in its nature.
I haven't really been involved with sleep, so I don't have a lot to say about that. But I just wanted to come down to support Sleeps, because I think they have every right to live and sleep and be safe and not harassed. I also wanted to come down in support of free speech and the people's right to gather.
They're just looking for a place to sleep without harassment, and I think that's important. So I support that.
What do you think about the health hazard in this space? Does it seem like there's a reason why they should be?
Well, it seems to me, especially with like Sleeps and Awake, what I saw of it, there were a lot of traveler kids, and you know, they're pretty clean for the most part. I mean, what I had heard actually is when Sleeps had people defecating on the sidewalk, it was homeless people that were from here and really were not part of the group that were intoxicated, or it would be college kids that would make a statement against these people. It wasn't the people that belonged to the project itself anyway, so I think that's kind of a lame reason for wanting to close it down. I think it's very important that people, you know, especially when it's starting to get colder, they have a place to stay where they're not constantly harassed. I mean, that's not asking much.
I think this is awesome. You know, they tried to silence the Free Speech Plaza, but no. Look at this, the beat continues, the pulse of the people don't stop. It's amazing. I can't wait to see the footage that Jana got of one person with a drum and how this all started, because this is the spirit of the people saying, hey man, we're here to drum, we're here to have fun, we're not here to hurt no one, let us be. And if a protest is about anything at its core, it's about freedom and just having the ability to be. And so props to all of these beautiful souls out there. Props to you watching this clip. I love it. I love you. Let's have some fun today. Peace.
Well, we're defying. That's what we're doing. And that is what politics is all about in America, is when there's public orders that don't make sense to the public good, we have to defy them. It's a civil duty. Sleep is a human right and a medical necessity, so you can't really argue with that. I think we could do better as a community to have a viable solution for all parties involved. You know, it should, since sleep is a medical necessity, a human right, and we have to sleep, then we need to have a place for people that don't have a house to sleep. I don't think it's right that somebody can come along in the middle of the night and you're sleeping on land that's not being occupied by any other entity and get told you can go away because you got no place to go. Well, I think that we would want to see a safe, secure place for people to sleep. You know, that seems like a no-brainer that should be provided from a civil society point of view, but we're not doing as well as we could, I think, on that front. And it's only growing. The homeless population is not going away. You know, it's only getting bigger.
Why do you think that is?
I think because the economy took a downturn and the people that were entrusted to keep it operating properly were the same ones entrusted on making it better, and I think that's a bad choice. Well, we have to get out here and we have to confront, you know, they're an opposing party with an opposing point of view, and this is how we do it in America. This is American politics at work, American democracy at work. And sometimes it's loud, and sometimes it's confrontational.
What do you think about the issues they had in this budget? Do you think enough reason to take away people's right to free speech?
The issue was public health concern. I think that was overstated. If anything, it was just overstated because we have. I think one of the criteria they said was easily communicable diseases. I mean, we go through that as a public anyway, you know, and the bus station, diseases can be communicated, the library, on the keyboards, university. I mean, what makes this place any more susceptible? I don't think the health hazard's any more than it ever is. Anytime this is downtown in a mid-sized American city, there's going to be all kinds of craziness going on downtown. That's why they call it downtown. I think they played up the sanitation problems that always exist down here, you know, and then they had a rightful scapegoat by a group of people that had no place else to go and really can't defend themselves.